Northstar is dead. And no, that was not a joke either. It is actually dead. Well, in a few months when they decide. So, they put out an announcement that Northstar will transition to a more frequent bus service. So, that video I made, I think it was Moments in the Rail Industry, where I highlighted that Northstar has the potential of dying, well, it's gonna die. This change apparently will allow Metro Transit to provide flexible bus service designed to meet diverse travel needs that better match post pandemic travel patterns. Oh boy. They apparently said they are reaching out for feedback of people who ride, well, Northstar and what they think about it. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Northstar has existed since the late year of 2009. So, to see it go and not last, well, 25 years at least, or 20, is astoundingly bad. And it's going to be the first commuter railroad to disappear in this decade, and potentially following after that Tri-Rail if they don't get their funding. Anyways, just a little bit of history on the service of Northstar. As of now, Northstar runs 9 trains a day, 4 northbounds and 5 southbounds. That's equivalent to GO Transit's Richmond Hill line, which is interesting. A majority of those trains run during rush hour in and out of Minneapolis, while one train runs in what is called reverse peak rush, or reverse peak, one of the names something on the lines of that. Anyways, why is Northstar basically shutting down? Well, this is primarily due to COVID. So when COVID-19, yada yada yada, the pandemic became a thing, Northstar's ridership went down 95%. That's insane. So what happened was they eliminated weekend and special service, which I believe did get reinstated down the line. However, ridership as a whole did not recover and is on track to, well, not recover. And so that's possibly the primary reason of why they are planning on shutting this down. Then again, you should realize that public transportation does not need to be profitable, but in the grand scheme of things, it seems like it has to be, even though I just said it doesn't. One thing I have to mention is that Northstar is owned by the Metropolitan Council of Minnesota. And so the likely reason is, well, they're trying to keep costs down, and it seems like because of ridership not being, well, back up to its original numbers, they're looking at cost cutting, which having to eliminate a rail service is almost never a good thing. It's the reason why, well, it hasn't happened in a while. And for it to now happen is not a good sign. Remember how I just said, well, Tri-Rail might follow suit? Well, let me explain Tri-Rail as well. Why not? Tri-Rail is facing a uncertain future as, well, it needs funding. The operator is asking counties to, well, pay up, basically. I'm just kidding. They're asking counties to provide millions more in funding, which, well, that's basically, well, borderline begging, I guess? I'm not sure. But if they don't get funding, well, Tri-Rail is looking like they will fall as well in the future. Back to Northstar for a bit. The announcement of this, well, transition to bus service, there is no designated date as of now. So my prediction is sometime in the middle to late part of this year. Not that I'm praying on its downfall or anything, it's just that, well, they're currently looking at what their plan will be for this. Back to Tri-Rail, this, well, asking of more funding is indeed a big ask for Tri-Rail. But, of course, they're saying, people depend on Tri-Rail, and, without Tri-Rail, they'd have more cars on the road. However, apparently they're hesitant to approve more funding without a broader plan. So, if a proper plan is not drawn up, well, yeah, that's it. Because, well, Tri-Rail's current amount of money or funding is apparently drying up within, I believe, a year or two. I don't remember the exact year, but it is drying up, and if it's dried up, well, can't do anything now, can you? Honestly, this entire ordeal, not just one commuter railroad has an issue, 2. Well, since Northstar's inevitability is extremely close, I can't exactly say what do you guys think. Will Northstar survive or not? I don't really know. I'm very skeptical on that point, but I will ask you, will Tri-Rail survive? Because we have a bigger window between, well, Tri-Rail's funding going bye-bye and them starting to have very much issues. As for Northstar, I'm not sure about that window. That window could be next month, that window could be sometime in the summer or fall. We really don't know. There's a lot of different chances here, but in terms of Tri-Rail, I do believe they might have a chance here, as it's just a simple thing of having to make a plan, the counties agreeing, and then increase the funding, which, again, there is a chance. I just have a little bit of skepticism, if you will. But I am stunned over the fact that this is the decade that we have a super high chance of having the disappearance of a commuter railroad. Never would I thought I'd have to live through this. But yeah, if you, well, I'm not sure if they will take any people outside of, well, Minnesota. But if you live in Minnesota and you're watching this video, what do you guys think? They are, again, having a sort of feedback questionnaire thing. I will link that in the description for you guys. But other than that, I pretty much don't have anything else to say about this matter. Hopefully the outcome is good. I'm not even sure. They might have made their mind already, but anything can help in this case. So if you're from Minnesota again, try to do that questionnaire. I believe you have until May 11th, which is about under a month from now. So again, yeah, please do try and actually get something out there for them to see, because the disappearance of the commuter railroad has never happened and hopefully will never happen within this foreseeable future. And now, so yeah. Anyways, that pretty much does it for me. Thank you to the members. If you'd like to be a member and see exclusive content and other stuff, then you can do so if you want. I'm not forcing you to. Anyways, see ya.